If you travel about 90 miles west of Chicago to a farm in Oregon, Illinois, you'll be treated to some unusual sights that could be reminiscent of the movie Signs, only these are not crop circles. They're the work of area artists. Here's more from my ArtBeat co-host, Fawn Ring.
The town of Oregon, Illinois hosts an annual art event called the Fields Project, which brings together artists from around the country and farmers from Ogle County.
I'm out here with the Oregon community marking out the field, and then we're going to mow it in a design. To do a design this large, you can't see the whole piece. Even as we look across the field, there are hills and there are dips in the ground, and it's too large to see at one time. So the only way to do it is to place flags in every intersection of the lines. The whole space is about 29 acres, and I have approximately half of that. It's about 650 feet on a side. On the east side of my field is another artist who's doing a different project, and they're mowing it right now.
See those spirals?
Yes.
I think right over there. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them, but
we'll give it a try.
We'll give it a try. Actually, I'm a painter. I'm a painter whose paintings keep trying to come off the canvas. And this has been a pretty big move. I've covered a lot of ground, you could say, in my career. Now, literally. So it doesn't look like much from the ground, but from the air, it's just really amazing. Everything starts to fall into place.
They do take the landscape as their inspiration, and I'm always amazed at how strongly they feel about that. And that's what they were looking for, I think, when they came here, to have that kind of an opportunity to really immerse themselves in the landscape.
It's pretty exciting being out here and getting this opportunity to photograph along the river, out in the fields. Farming feeds the body, art feeds the soul. I see the farmers as being really creative people in a certain way, because a lot of the people out here are finding ways for survival, and so they're taking a process that's very similar that artists use for changing the way that they're farming. You know, I'm a city person, I get a lot done, and I was trying to figure out the schedule and what was going to happen next and where was I going to go and what time was this going to happen. And someone said, just slow down a little bit, you know, relax. And then I realized I have a whole week. You know, and it's really pretty exciting, and so I don't have to do it all in one day. I don't have to rush into everything and get all done, so it's really helping me slow down a little bit and sort of get out of my city mode that I'm so used to being in.
I'm used to working in my studio, and this truck has been my studio this week. It gets very crowded in here, but I'm learning to work in this new style. It's called cramped.
The best view of field sculptures is from above, and airplane rides will be available at the Ogle County Airport this weekend for a mere $10. High school students get into the act too. They help map out the fields for visiting artists, and they get to create a field sculpture of their own. But there are some downsides to it.
When I get out here, everything just starts to pop up and get sinus headache, but that's this area in general.
Otherwise, the only other worst thing that you could do is take and wear shorts out here. That was my mistake.
First, we had our day when we planned the design, and that was interesting because we had a whole range of. There were some that were really realistic, and then there were some that were like Care Bears, and we decided Care Bears were out right away.
I'm part of the student team. I've been doing this for 4 years, and this is the design we chose this year.
I think it's an excellent opportunity for the community because, well, it boosts community morale, and it'd just be great to see some of these people's talents because most people just don't get recognized for their talents, and this is a great opportunity to see acres and acres of talent go to work.
Small communities are having a hard time now to have an identity, and we're hoping that we can create an identity for this community that has to do with the arts as well as our agriculture.
For Chicago Tonight, this is Fawn Ring.
And you can see the field sculptures as well as the paintings, photographs, and drawings made by the artists at the Fields Art Festival in Oregon, Illinois, this Sunday from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. That's all for Chicago Tonight. Join us tomorrow for a preview of this weekend's Sox Cubs series, how Chicago booksellers and merchandisers are getting ready for the latest chapter of Harry Potter mania. And our Thursday Night Supper Club will feature one of the area's finest restaurants, Carlos of Highland Park. For everyone here at Channel 11, I'm Phil Ponce. Thanks for watching and good night.